Good morning, student. Today we are learn a new lesson: plants making food. In that, we had seen parts of leaf, making of food in the leaves, photosynthesis. So today we are going to learn energy flow in the living things. Plants trap the energy of sunlight to prepare food. They use some of this energy for their growth, but some energy is stored in their body in the form of starch. The energy is in starch is transferred to animals when they eat plant food. Animals use part of this energy to work and grow, and store the part of energy in their body. When some other animals eat these animals, the energy again passes into the body of the meat eater in the form of food. This forms a kind of chain where energy flows from the sun to the plants and then to animals in the form of food. Such a chain is called a food chain. So look at the given picture. Due to sunlight, plants produce their own food. Then plants eat by the grasshopper. Then grasshopper is eat by the frog. Frog is eat by snake. Snake is by hawk. And when he die, it will mix in the soil, that is it will decompose, and this energy goes to a fungi. So this is called a food chain. So the plant produce food, so they are called producers. Herbivores that eat plants are called primary consumers. So here plants are producer, grasshopper is a consumer. So carnivores that eat herbivores are called secondary consumer. So frog is a secondary consumer. Scavengers such as vultures or ant eat dead animals. The remains of dead animals are eaten by microbes, so they are the decomposers. So here decomposers are microbes on that fungi are grown. So they break down the waste into nutrient rich soil. So again decomposers break down into a soil and they make a soil rich in nutrient. So students, you understood very well about a food chain. What is a food chain? What are called producers? What are called consumers? What are called secondary consumers? And what are decomposers? So next, let us see next topic. So here again one diagram is given. Sun is due to sun, producers are produce their own food, then producers are eaten by consumers. Consumers, they will die or they decomposed due to microbes, and these decomposers again mixed into a soil, and it will make the soil fertile or nutrient rich. This nutrient rich soil is used by the producer to make own food. So here is the same thing: solar energy, producers, primary consumer, primary carnivores, secondary carnivores, dead animals. So dead animals again eat by the decomposers. Then it forms a organic inorganic salt. So and this is again used by the producer. So the next is animals and plants depend on each other. The different ways that animals and plants are interdependent in an ecosystem because they depend on each other for the basic survival need like food, production, shelter and propagation. Plant provides food for animals and humans who cannot make their own food like plants do. So, green plants provide food to human beings and animal in the form of vegetables, fruits, nuts, and grains. Animals cannot live without this food. Plant also releases oxygen during photosynthesis and freshen up the air. Oxygen is used for a breathing by animals and human beings. In turn, animals breathe out a carbon dioxide which the plants need to prepare the food. When the animals die, their dead remains mix in the soil and form important nutrient for the plant. So you can see plants and animals depend on each other in many ways. So students, this is a last topic of our lesson. So you know about the concept plants of a leaf, making of food in the leaf, that is a photosynthesis, energy flow in the living things, that is a food chain. Animals and plants depend on each other. Thank you.